So in the fall of 2009, Craig Clapper came in with the consulting company, and we sat down and looked at what our safety looked like at Wyoming Medical Center. And we had determined in our own minds that we were fairly safe, we thought. We were fairly safe, and occasionally we would mess up. Something would go wrong occasionally. When we sat down with Craig, what we learned is that we weren't as safe as we wanted to be. We were merely average. We were just like other hospitals in the nation, but we didn't feel like that was good enough, and we wanted to fix that. So because of that, we sat down, we took a group of about 60 people, staff mostly, few managers, but mostly staff, off-site, and we developed a set of safety behaviors and tools that were very Wyoming Medical Center specific. They were designed to correct the issues that we had at Wyoming Medical Center. We brought that information back, and in the beginning of the year 2010, we started training all of our staff on the safety behaviors and the safety tools that their peers had come up with. And we included, not only did we train our employed staff, we also trained the non-employed physicians, as well as like the contractors, the contract employees like security and those types of folks. What we knew and understand even more today, now 3 years later, is that everybody has to have a common language and a common goal. And the tools and the behaviors that we developed gave us that common language and that common goal to be able to speak up for safety, use terms that when other people hear them, it absolutely gives them the idea that this is a safety issue, we need to do something about it. We have come an incredibly long way, and I get stories all the time about how much safer we are, and I love those stories. Currently where we are in the process is we've implemented a lot of things over the course of 3 years, but what we know is that we can never stop working on safety, so it's a continual journey. And right now, currently, we're working on collaborative interactive teams, which means that we have, by this summer, we will be implementing simulation training, which is what other high reliability organizations like airlines do. They do simulation training. So in the healthcare setting, we're going to be doing simulation training using our SIMS lab and our SIMS models that we have there. And there we'll have teams of people, but it won't be just a department. It'll be across department lines. So we'll have a physician, a nurse, a person from labs, maybe a person from radiology. Depending on what the simulation is that we're trying to get at, we'll have teams of people from different departments in there learning together. And we'll simulate not just the clinical skills that they need, but also simulate the safety behaviors that we've talked about and the tools, and also some of the service pieces. So it's going to be a collaborative thing rather than a one-shot thing.